Okay, Thaddeus here to take a look at our new pay schedule functionality. So, taking a look at a position here, got an approved position, some cost and logistics items related to pay to member, important piece of this, and I have some candidates. I'm going to take one of these like we usually do, and set his status to offered. And what that does is it creates our opening for this particular person we talked about. And if we look down here around some of the things this person has available to them, and we look at these items that are pulled in here from costs and logistics, this is something that I can go in and edit. I can say, hey, you know, this guy's so special that we're going to give him 350. And when we do this, we have to default something there. Make it 350. See what that does. I can say, well, I actually want to make a one-time adjustment to one of these payments. So I click on the payment number, and I say, I want to give this person $70 in that last payment. And back to the pay schedule, and we can see that we have this one-time payment where we're actually changing it for them. All right, so we can make adjustments there. We could also, if we wanted to, in fact, add some, add a new item to the schedule. Let's say we wanted to make it a $20 a week, not taxable, for uniform allowance. It's not an emergency payment. Status would be draft. And if I'm adding a new payment here, I have to know the start and end dates. It's one of the, because we can't have these, these don't pre-populate because they can be changed. All right, and I also would need to know the GL codes for the one-time payments I might be adding for whoever's doing this. Okay, so I've got, I save it, and it creates all of the monthly payments that someone would be getting. Again, I can come in and edit one of these if I wanted to. Let's go back to the opening. So the other thing about this is that when we're doing this, we're dealing with someone who's already accepted an opening. So let me get this set up. So I now have this as a person who's accepted the permission, the position, and things like that. So we're in a field preparation stage at least. Submit this for approval. And the way I have it set up right now is the person submitting it would have to choose, but we can automate this based on the criteria, or we can just let people use their judgment a little bit here. So send to next approver. And if we go to, since I was the approver here, we go to my home page. We see it shows up, and it tells me here's a living allowance draft information, what's being offered here, and I hit approve. And what is interesting about this is that we can see what's happened, and we now have the status here reads approved, and all of the pay schedules themselves have also been approved. So in a sense, it's one approval for all of them. So let me come back for a minute and then talk about how we deal with changes.